What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along. And today it is England against, I've still got England against Serbia up there actually, but yeah, England against Denmark, and in the second game of the Euros. And listen, they'll be looking to get qualified, and a second victory here would put England through to the knockout stage, although they would still have to win another game just to secure, or even a draw would be enough to secure top of the group. So England will be very keen to get that done today. And Gareth Southgate has kept it short and sweet, same team, no change, which means obviously from an Arsenal point of view, that Saka starts and Declan Rice starts, which I think is no surprise to everybody, especially I thought both of them had really good games the other day. And it's only right that they start again. They did really well in that game. Trent starts, Harry Kane starts, Phil Foden starts. They were the three players that a lot of people were saying, listen, potentially you could drop them on the back of that performance. Neither one of them really put in a performance that makes you think, listen, they're not going to drop Harry Kane that quick. He's got a lot of tax in the bank, should we say, when it comes to England. He's been Golden Boot winner at the World Cup and things like that. But Foden on the left, for me, just doesn't work. I'm going to be honest, it doesn't work. I think the Pep Guardiola system enhances Phil Foden. I think he's a wonderful player. But on the left wing, up against right backs, asking him to get down the sides and outpace them, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, which for me, I'll be honest, is why I think Rashford should be in this squad, or even maybe Jack Grealish, somebody that can run down that left-hand side. Now, he's picked Anthony Gordon, so maybe Anthony Gordon. There we go. We got Denmark there now. The Serbia one loaded, unfortunately, but he's going to have to prove himself. Listen, Trent, I spoke a lot about Trent the other day. Trent, for me, is a generational talent. I'll be honest. I think he is. I think as a right back, there isn't a right back in the Premier League that can get on the ball and do what he can do. We all know that Pep would sign Trent in a heartbeat. There's no doubt about it. I worry about whether Trent can just step into midfield and go against Europe's elite. I really do. For me, this England team should be Rice and Bellingham in centre midfield with Phil Foden in the 10. With Bellingham still having that license to go and join in. Trent on the ball can open a defence up. The thing with Trent, he's been designed to play in that Jurgen Klopp system, which protects him a little bit and enables him to play forward. In the England team, he's not going to get that sort of protection. I just worry that Trent in midfield against Toni Kroos or against, Pedri or these midfielders that, because with Trent, he's at right back. The game is pretty much in front of him. In midfield, you've got to have that 360 vision. You've got to be able to see everything. I don't know if you can just learn that straight away. Going into a major tournament, it's difficult. He's got another chance, though. He needs to do something today. And Harry Kane as well, for me. I don't think he had a very good game in that first game. He looked sluggish, looked like he couldn't move. And it's an interesting one. It is an interesting one. So we'll see how that goes today. But a victory for England today would get them through. We got a few things to talk about before we start the show. Get your comments in. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Hey, listen, we're going to talk about that. We'll have some Arsenal stuff. Score prediction. Let me show you the teams. I'll get your thoughts. Obviously, the England team we know is unchanged. I'm just going to bring it up on the screen for you just so you're aware of it. And obviously, it was Pickford in goal, Walker at right back, Stones and Guy at centre back. Trippier will play at left back. Midfield will be Trent and Rice with Bellingham in the pocket, Foden on the left. Saka on the right, Harry Kane, the captain, through the middle. Bags of quality on the bench, Ramsdale, Konza, Dunk, Gallagher, Tony, Gordon, Watkins, Bowen, Eze, Gomez, Henderson, Palmer, Wharton, Kobbie Mainoo. He's got all sorts there if he needs it. So Gareth's got no excuses. If England are going to progress in the tournament, in that first game, first half, they were decent. Second half, they were lackluster. It was very much a typical Southgate sit-back defensive performance, which we were all bored with watching. So is he actually going to let the handbrake off and let England have a go at them? So that's the England team. Let's have a look at the Denmark team. And let's see how Denmark are lining up. Christian Eriksen is in the side. Kasper Schmeichel, still their #1 goalkeeper. Joachim Andersen, Anders Christiansen, and Vestergaard, so all Premier League, or former Premier League. Miley, Hjulmand, Højbjerg, Christiansen, and Eriksen is the midfield. Up front, Wind, you know, and Højlund. Obviously, Rasmus Højlund, we know well. Interesting, again, 2 up front. The other day against Serbia, they had 2 up front as well. How will England deal with that? 3 at the back. You would hope that Saka will get joy down the sides again. You know, because they're playing wing-backs. You force the wing-backs backwards, and then you get a lot of time and space. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But I think England will win. I'm going to go for 2-0. I'm going to go for 2-0 to England. I wasn't very convinced with that Denmark team in the first game. They drew 1-1, and I didn't think they looked great. They looked a bit slow in midfield. You know, Højbjerg and players like that. I just don't think Højbjerg and Eriksen in a midfield 3 will be able to live with the movement and the speed of Jude Bellingham in that role. So I'm going to go for a 2-0 win to England. Personally, I think they'll have a little bit too much for this Denmark team. Brian said, why couldn't Foden or Saka be super subs? I don't think it's necessary to fit all your best players in if it makes the team unbalanced. The thing is, Saka's playing well. Foden, we don't even need to say Saka and Foden. Saka's playing well. Played well the other day, got an assist. Foden is the question mark. Realistically, if Foden plays like he did the other day, you've got to drop him. And you've got to play somebody else on the wing. Now, the only 2 players that really play out there, you would say, are Gordon or maybe Eze. Even Eze's more of a central player. Is he brave enough to do that? He feels he has to put all the star names in the team, but you don't usually win trophies doing that. You have to have the team with the best balance. So that's the way it works. People, don't forget, today's video is sponsored by Proton VPN. Keep yourself safe this summer with high quality protection online with Proton VPN. Use my code CurtisShawTV to get 1 month free with the 1-year plan or 2 months free with the 2-year plan. And don't forget, listen, just as an example, I'm going on holiday in the next few days. I want to watch the Euros, but I can't watch BBC or ITV in the country that I'm going to. So I'm going to use Proton VPN to get me the so that I can change it to an English IP address, and then I can watch the Euros over there on the beach. And there you go. Ollie said, I actually have Proton. They are good. Get yourself involved. Use my code. Get yourself a month for free. And get involved, people. If you're traveling, stay safe. If you're going to the games and you're using Wi-Fi, unprotected, people can hack in. Keep yourself safe. Use Proton VPN. Shout out to them for sponsoring today's video. Great prices. Over 100 million people worldwide use them, so they know what they're talking about, people. And look, people in the comments, Shaq said, I already use Proton. It's legit. Driscoll said, Proton is lit. I've been using their email for a few years now. Secure. Don't need to listen to me. Listen to the community, people. Get involved. Use Proton VPN. Use my code to get some discount, and keep yourself safe if you're traveling. And listen, even if you're in England and you want to watch some Netflix series or some programs in America, you know, the Power series that has just come back, use the VPN for that as well, people. Links in the description, and the link is pinned in the chat. Shout out to Proton VPN for supporting the channel. Right, people, let's get into it. And there was some Arsenal news, but I'm going to save it for tomorrow. Just briefly, Gabriel Martinelli was forced out of training after being clattered by Eder Militao in training today. And when I tell you, we'll look here at half time. Militao wiped him out and just walked off. No remorse, didn't give a damn. A lot of Arsenal fans, as you can imagine, are slandering Eder Militao online. not happy with the challenge that he made. And also, there's been an announcement about the Emirates Cup. Because Arsenal are not in the Community Shield this year, that'll obviously be Man City, Man United, the league winner and the FA Cup winner. Arsenal will play the Emirates Cup, and they're doing it a little bit different. So they're going to do it over 2 days. It will be the 7th of August, which is a Wednesday, against Bayer Leverkusen. So Xabi Alonso and Granit Xhaka comes back to face Arsenal. And then on the 11th, which is the same week on the Sunday, Arsenal will play against Lyon. So again, Ainsley Maitland-Niles and Lacazette. So it's just like a reunion. I wish we'd have played a slightly better team. No disrespect. I would have loved to have seen Real Madrid or someone come back and play us. But hopefully we get them in the Champions League. Anyway, we've got 3 minutes until kickoff. Get your comments in. Give me a score predictions. I'm going 2-0. I'm going Saka with a goal today. I'm going to go Saka. I think he gets one. I'll go Saka and Bellingham. I'll go Saka and Bellingham with the goals today. Maybe Kane if they... I mean, he was so out of it the other day. So I'm going to go Saka and Bellingham with the goals, people. Make sure you hit the likes. We're in subscriber-only mode, so you know it's VIP section business. You know how that goes. And Darba said 2-1 Denmark. Chris said 3-1. Saliba is also training separately due to a muscle issue. We just don't need that, do we? We just don't need it. Kane will score today. Yeah, do you know what? The fact I'm writing him off, he probably will score, won't he? But I'm gonna go with Bellingham and Saka. 2-0 win to England. I'm gonna go 2-0. Yeah, listen, England often get penalties, and Kane's very good at penalties, apart from the one against France where he basically put it on the moon. Take me to the moon. Na, na, na. I don't know all the words, but yeah, you know, it's a classic, people. 3-2 to England, 2-1 to Denmark. Says Comedy Clips. Abu says 4-1. Noah's going 2-1 England. Big up Jazz. Hey, Big C tuning in from Nairobi in Kenya. Prediction is 2-0 to England. And the usual dose of Southgate by yours truly. Bro, you know at some stage Southgate will defend. Madrid or Milan makes sense. They both sponsored by Fly Emirates. There was a rumour that Arsenal were going to go and play Madrid in a tournament in Spain, and it obviously hasn't happened, which is a shame. And you're right. With Emirates sponsoring those teams, you'd have expected it. Shaq's going 2-1 England. Keros going 1-0 to Denmark. David's going 2-1 England. Cody Mystified. I've put 2 bets down, 3-1 and 2-0 with Jude to score first. If the bet comes through, I'll post 10 memberships. Big up yourself. Do you know what? I haven't posted I haven't given away any memberships for a while. You've reminded me there. I'm a man of the people. I gotta look after the community. Let's hand out some memberships. You reminded me there. Summertime, people. You know what I mean? Summertime. Vibes Cartel business. Let's hand out some memberships. I'll give 5. I'll do 5, people. There we go. 5 memberships. Bang. There you go. Rory Sang gifted. Mangis gifted. Belair gifted. Candola gifted. And Alvin gifted. There you go. Sorted. 5 new members. Big up your damn selves. Happy June, people. Let's go. Let's go. They're doing... What are they doing here? They doing a minute's applause? I've got it turned down. I don't know what's going on. I hope I'm not being disrespectful and talking. I can't... Is it a minute silence or a minute applause? I don't even know what this is for. Gerhard... I don't even know how to say his name, so I don't want to be disrespectful. I'm assuming he's a football legend. Mod me, brother. I'm a long time... Yeah, I'm going to change some of the mods. Don't worry, I will, because I think 1 or 2 are quite inactive now, so I'll get some new ones in. Don't worry about that. They finished. I don't know if that was a minute's applause or silence, so apologies. Rice needs to be captain in this England squad. Shaq says, can always mod me if you want. I'm not... Yeah, listen, what I'll do, I think there's 2 that are not as active, so then the guys who are in here on a regular basis, you know... You guys can mod, so I'll change. I haven't got many mods, James. Do you know why? Because, I don't know, Matt. You know, early days of the channel, the chat was a bit wild, but they behave now. Everyone's just calm now, so I don't even need many mods. Listen, we're about to get underway. England versus Denmark. Second game of the Euros for England. Here we go. England versus Denmark. I'm going for a 2-0 victory for England. And I'm going for a Bellingham and Saka goal. I tell you what, Højlund will have a point to prove today. Wow, do you see the way Kyle Walker's leg gave way there? The pitch doesn't look very good. Early shot on target. And it's saved by Pickford. Good little 1-2 there. Højbjerg of all players. And Anthony, how are you not still a mod? Bro, I'll sort it. Honestly, I will sort it. Next day or so, there's a couple mods who aren't active, so I will change that back. No, you don't make no money from being a mod, bro. It's just, if you tune in on a regular basis and you want to help keep the chat, you know, respectful, then, oh, look, Trent gives it away. See, I said it the other day. How many times did I say it about Trent? Trent was playing the other day like somebody getting in a manual car. It's not moving and you're trying to go into fifth gear straight away. The engine's making all kind of mad noise. Build your way into the game, brother. 10-yard pass, keep the ball, nice touch. Now my confidence is high. Now I can play the longer pass. You know, build your way into the game. Guys trying to spray passes after 1 minute and giving the ball away. Build your way in, my bro. I want Trent to do well because I don't want to see England with Conor Gallagher in midfield who's just going to run around like a headless chicken. But you got to keep the ball better. Gareth Southgate football is tragic. It is. Saka finds Walker. Walker again. Yo, what's going on with this pitch? Second time Walker's fell over. Maybe the pitch isn't bad. Maybe he's just in the wrong boots. Gareth Southgate, mate, is so defensive. It's crazy. The thing I keep saying with Trent is if you wanted Trent to play in midfield, why did you not play him there in all the qualifiers and let him really get used to playing in midfield? Why would you just say, you know what, Trent, man, I'm going to play you centre mid in the Euros. Okay, cheers. Yeah, you'll play Tony Kroos in the quarterfinals, Camavinga in the semi-final, and Bernardo Silva and them in the final. You know, it's just, he needs to build his confidence. But if he doesn't play well today, I think they may change it for the next one, and you'll see Gallagher or Kobbie Mainoo coming. Just for that awareness. It's the spatial awareness. Here's Trippier at left back. He wanted Henderson and Phillips. He loved them kind of midfields. If Henderson had done all right at Ajax, he'd be in the squad. He'd probably be starting. Do you think we'll win the Premier League this year? Not until I see transfers. Big transfers as well. Until I see that, you know, I've got no reason to believe we're going to finish above Man City unless we improve the squad significantly in the right areas. You see a top striker come in, a top centre mid, maybe a defender, we'll have a different conversation. It's early, not a lot's really happened. It was interesting that Thomas Frank was talking before the game about Saka. And he said, he was asked, how do you deal with Saka when you play against Arsenal? He said, we always try and double up on him. He's the key player. Close down his left foot. Actually let him go onto his right foot if you can't close him down. That's interesting to hear a manager talk like that in the Premier League, isn't it? Number one, they double up on him. Number two, they don't really mind him going down the wing onto his right foot. So that's why I always say with Saka, I just think he needs to add that element of unpredictability. Is that even a word? Unpredictability about his game. There was a story earlier saying out of nowhere that Gyökeres is very close to signing for Arsenal. Now, it hasn't been confirmed by any real major outlets. It's a journalist from Portugal who has 5,000 followers. Now, followers doesn't necessarily mean you're more trusted journalist or not, but because he's such a small channel, people are just like, does this guy really know, or is he just doing it to, you know, for clout? But we'll see. Maybe over this evening we'll hear something. Apparently Arsenal want the deal done before pre-season. They want £85 million. Arsenal are willing to pay around 70. We'll see. I would personally be very happy with Gyökeres. And listen, I'm not going to lie. I don't know a hell of a lot about him. I've seen him a couple times live, and I've watched his highlights. He bangs goals in, but we'll see. I wouldn't get carried away. I wouldn't get carried away. Could be a clout chaser. Could be. Foden looks frustrated. Listen, he doesn't play well today. I think you got to drop him. You got two options with Phil Foden. You either play with two number 10s, like Arsenal did at times, or two attacking midfielders. I wouldn't say 10s, but attacking midfielders. You play Foden and Bellingham in attacking midfield and have Rice as the 6. And then play a left wing and a right wing. The right winger would be Saka and whoever you play on the left. Or you take Foden out the team. Foden left wing, not going to happen, my friend. He's not quick enough. He's not direct enough. He's not a winger. It ain't going to happen. Especially when you go to a knockout stage and you're playing against even better teams. He looks ineffective. Kyle Walker again falling over. Bro, change your boots. See Trent, look. Trent is desperate to play the killer ball. Every time, look, he can't. Fib, oh, look, that's unlucky. That's unlucky. Trent loves that ball. Absolutely loves it. Italy v Spain. Do you know what? I didn't realise till this afternoon that game was on. I might do it. It's a great game, isn't it? Two big teams. Even though I don't think this Italy team is that good. It's still two big teams. We got Tings in boots. Yo, bro. The pitch is bad. What are you saying? It's the pitch, not just... It's just Kyle Walker seems to be the only player that slipped. Big up LSU said, big up Big C, listening in from work. No need to lag today. Bring the top end. Don't worry, bro. I got you, bro. Commentary's here. Did you watch Turkey v Georgia? Brilliant game. Do you see the fans? They were fighting after the game. Mad passionate, but you don't want to see it spilling over like that. But Arda Güler, man, jeez, what a goal. He is a player, by the way. Sesko is mid. I'm happy he decided to stay. Mr. Sitter today. Here's an attack for Denmark. Right-hand side for them. Tackled by Trippier, and it's a free kick to England. England have started pretty slow. They win a free kick down by their own corner flag. Italy can beat Spain. Listen, both of them. Spain are brilliant at keeping the ball, but obviously you've got the likes of Morata and players like that in your team. He's not the best of strikers, but players like Pedri and that are outstanding. You know, Lamine Yamal and players like that. Football heritage, you're right. So many trophies. Man said my favourite, Jorginho, will be in midfield. Hey, man. And there we go. Kyle Walker down. Now, is he injured or is he just changing boots? He slipped over 3 times. As he slipped and tweaked something. The fact he's on the floor makes me think he's injured. Because if you just wanted to change your boots, surely... Or is he just playing... Nah, he might just be playing the game. He slipped over 3 times. Oh, he's done his ankle. I think he's done his ankle. Look at the pitch. He's rolled his left ankle. Bang. Over on his ankle. Is he just going on the floor so that we don't go down to 10 men while he's changing his boots? But it looks like he's done his left ankle. No, I don't think he has. It looked like he had, but look, he's just changing his boots. Slipped over 3 times, but that looked like he'd done his ankle ligaments, but he's obviously managed to deal with it, and it looks like he's coming straight back on, so fortunately no injury. Last of them said Güler is going to be wasted at Madrid with the likes of Rodrigo, Endrick, Mbappe, Vinny will be another Odegaard. I mean, it's a cheat code, isn't it? Madrid next year, if they don't win the Champions League with that team, something's wrong. It's an unbelievable front three, and then you just got Bellingham in the 10 role. You know what I mean? It's a joke. But you don't know whether it'll click. Mbappe, the rumours are he's going to play up front. Now, he hasn't played central for a little while, so it'll be interesting. Tings in boots for real. Big up Strider. Come on, bro. Strider, you know, them old school slimsy sets. Strider, Dizzy, Rascal, Wiley. If you know, you know. Here's Jude Bellingham on the ball. Slow start to the game. Send them Fabio and 50 million for Gyökeres. I don't know what the rivalry is like in Portugal, but because he's played for Porto, could he play for Sporting Lisbon? I don't really know how it works. This team lacks oomph. Big C can't win anything playing like this. It's just, it's so slow and predictable. You've got Jude Bellingham, he's got a chance of winning the Ballon d'Or. You've got John Stones, who's won the Prem. Walker, who's won the Prem. You've got Trent, who's won multiple trophies over the years. You've got Harry Kane, who's probably been the best number 9 in world football this season. You've got Saka, who's getting better and better every year. Like, let loose, let them play. Bellingham gets caught there. I do think the pitch is a bit boggy, to be honest. Great tribute would be a Super Kev mug with CFTV on the front and Kev on the back saying it's the play. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? We could get Kev saying it's the players, Curtis. Now Bellingham's been caught. I don't know what's wrong with him. Nothing. No, the pitch is horrific. Look at the pitch. Oh my days, the pitch is just cutting up, man. This pitch is terrible. Absolutely terrible. It's literally just cutting up. Good tackle there by Gay. Even there, look at the challenge. The whole pitch, look at the pitch. The pitch doesn't look playable. I'm actually concerned here, but, you know, I might sound selfish, but we got two very, very good Arsenal players here, you know. I'm always nervous when it comes to injuries as an Arsenal fan. We've been here too often. Kyle Walker, Saka on the overlap. Pitch is dreadful. Look at Trent. He's desperate. He's done it. It's a good ball. He loves it. He just wants to hit the diag every time. Ball into the box. Jude Bellingham. Good control. Good strength. Holds off the defender. Trippier in support. Because he's right-footed, he has to cut back. Bellingham. Foden. And we're forced all the way back. We've got the ball on the edge of the box. Forced all the way back. Gyökeres to Arsenal is close. Still haven't heard it from a good source though, bro. So I'm not going to get carried away. I'd love us to get a deal done. We need a striker. Did we dodge a bullet with Sesko? Just need to go and buy Tony. I don't think Arteta can handle Tony's personality. I never wanted Tesco. I called him Benjamin Tesco for a reason. I don't think he's that good. Foden, lovely skill. Shoots. Oh, it's over. And you see there, look where Foden's getting the ball. He's on the edge of the box central. We got no width on the left. I think that's a lovely turn. I think what Southgate would have said to Foden today, even though you're starting on the left, drift in central and play next to Jude Bellingham and then just let Trippier deal with that left-hand side. You're going to see the GOAT kick off the real tournament later today. Who's the GOAT, Omar? Who are we talking about, bro? Of course, Germany would have England and Denmark playing on that surface. It's terrible. I don't know what stadium this is, actually. Rob said, I'm just tuning in while at work in Jamaica, my bro. How's the game? I'm not rooting for England, all that racist stuff the other day. Listen, you know, I want them to win because I like the players and I live in England, but the whole racism thing. People say, oh, why don't you wear an England shirt? Well, there's your answer, bro. Copa America starts tonight. Oh, damn. My bad, brother. I was thinking he's Omar bantering me and saying like an Italian or a Spanish player. Copa America starts tonight, don't it? Do you know what? I got confused because I looked at the fixtures and it said tomorrow. So I was thinking tomorrow evening, but it's tonight, but obviously gone midnight. So Argentina, yeah, what time is that? I want to watch that. I think Jamaica play the day after, if I'm correct. So, 1 a.m. Yeah, come on. We watch that. What's tomorrow? Ecuador, Venezuela, Jamaica, Mexico, Sunday. Oof, Saturday night. That is a massive game for Jamaica, by the way. Yeah, man. Well, I'll be up watching that. No worries. What is this? Oh, Frankfurt. I mean, they've got good facilities over there, but somebody said earlier in the chat that they've had heavy rain. So the rain has obviously mashed up the pitch. Saka. Kyle Walker, his pass is blocked. Goes out for a throw-in on the halfway line. 5 p.m. your time, Omar. Happy days. You got to watch that, right? Big up Juan. Yeah, Italy v Spain. Maybe. It's a heritage game. I would expect Argentina to win. Chris said a lot of pitch issues in that area of Europe today. Had insane levels of rain the other day. Not enough time to fix. Frankfurt's pitch is usually top notch. The weather's been crazy, hasn't it? Predictions for Copa America. I'd be surprised if it isn't Argentina. I've watched Brazil a couple of times, man. They just, I don't know, their balance is off. Look at Trent. I told you, he will never build into the game. Somebody said it earlier. He's playing like Bruno Fernandes. Bruno looks for the killer pass every time at Man United, and he gives the ball away time and time again. Now, every now and then, it'll split your defence apart and they'll score and you go, oh my God. But 90% of the time, he's losing the ball. Trent needs to not do that, bro. Oh, good defending by Rice. Wins it back. Should have rolled Saka in, but Saka's offside. Here's Harry Kane. Left foot Harry Kane. Shot blocked. Good play there by Deckers. Brazil coming to LA next week. I would have gone if Neymar was playing, but giving it a pass. Yeah, Neymar's still injured, isn't he? I know I saw a thing of him and Gabriel Jesus running in Brazil. So I'm assuming he's close, but obviously he didn't get in time for this. Would be fantastic scenes if Canada opened up with a shock. Yeah, listen, Alphonso Davies and Jonathan David. There's a few players there. So it'll be interesting. Bellingham's not happy with Trent, bro. And they're good friends, by the way. So he's got to stop playing that killer pass. Just build his way into the game. Good play, Kyle Walker. Nicks it. Saka's there. Why is he not giving it him? Here's a chance. Harry Kane! England take the lead. Do you know what? When I realised it was Kane scoring, I actually couldn't celebrate that much because I just realised he's former Tottenham. But hey, England are winning 1-0. Harry Kane. A lot of you did say in the comments Kane will score. Left foot, 7-8 yards out. Slides it into the bottom corner. Good finish. And England take the lead. Kyle Walker, you know, should have given that to Saka. I'm a little bit annoyed. Yeah, I had to stop. Initially, I thought Kane plays for Bayern Munich. Can I celebrate? Then I thought, this guy played for Tottenham for years. I can't really celebrate. No. Why did Kyle Walker not give that ball to Saka? Look at the work from Kyle Walker. That is insane. Give it to Saka, bro. I mean, in the... Aye! You're right. That could be a Saka assist. The cross was deflected. It then hit Saka. I think it could be a Saka assist. Your hesitation was classic. Bro, all kinds of Tottenham stuff popped into my head. I said, no, I can't celebrate a Harry Kane goal. Oh, I don't think Saka touches it. I think he misses it. I could be wrong. No, Saka doesn't touch it. If Kane scores, silence. Yeah, Kyle Walker's a hater of Arsenal as well. Yeah, I can't really celebrate. Yeah, man. 1-0 anyway. But 1-0 anyway. There you go. Do you like the fixtures? Yeah, it is what it is. Ultimately, you play everyone twice. The only thing that I really look at is two things. Do we have a good start? We always want to start well. And second of all, I like playing the big teams away from home in the first part of the season. That's probably it. But I tell you something, Denmark look rubbish. Saka smashes it clear. Denmark look terrible. They're slow. Apart from Rasmus, who can run a little bit. They don't have a lot at all. England could win this 3 or 4, but no doubt Gareth will get them back on the edge of their own box in the second half. Now it's sit back and defend settings, yeah. I find the biased English commentary very annoying, keeping it real big C, no PR. They get carried away, don't they? They do. Honestly, that Kane, I was really caught up there on the... Kane scored and I was, oh, and then it was like, oh, you know what I mean? Former Tottenham, bro. I can't really get hyped. Martinelli to be world class if he doesn't receive any injuries in the coming years. It's got to develop, bro. He's naive on the ball. What? Rice in a heavy 50-50. Both players are all right and Trippier clears. He's all right, though. Southgate now. Did you hear... Listen, Fabregas, by the way, has possibly been the best pundit I've listened to in this Euros. Absolutely brilliant. Not biased, knows his football. Jeez! Rice on Højbjerg. Look at the state of the pitch. That is Arsenal-Tottenham beef there, by the way. Great challenge by Deckers. But when I see Arsenal players going into challenges like that, I get nervous. Do you know what I mean? I do get nervous. I can't lie. Just because I need all these players back for pre-season. What happened to Danny Rose, someone says? Danny Rose, you know. Man made his started his career off by scoring that volley against us, didn't he? It says Watford. I don't know if he's still there. 33-year-old. Says Watford he's at. I don't know whether he's still contracted, but it said he's currently a Watford player, so his career went downhill real quick. At one stage he was a very... Is he retired? Maybe he has retired then. Maybe that was just his last club. Danny Rose. Do you see the challenge on Martinelli? We're going to look here at half-time. I've seen it. Absolute Militao, you absolute fraud. Cecil lookalike. Here come Denmark. Eriksen tries to drift. He does drift past Bellingham. Trent, in fact. Trent, come on, bro. You're letting Eriksen drift past you. Saka comes out to the edge of the box. Chance for Denmark. Whipped in low. It's blocked by Saka. Goes out for a throw-in. Starting to have a little bit of pressure. Fabregas will be a great manager. It's going to be painful if he ends up at Chelsea. Yeah, man. When you hear him talk, he's just got a footballing brain, hasn't he? Michael said, all I want is Arteta to get the sack. I get where that energy comes from. Trent, I need a moment. Yeah, Trent is centre mid. I just don't get it. That run from Walker was unreal, the pace. It's lucky deflection. No. Big up Cecil, man. I'm saying Militao's the fraud, you know. What's with this insistence on Trent? Yeah, it's not the one. It's not the one at all. Getting sidestepped by Eriksen, man. Come on. You see Sesko today? Yep, couldn't finish his dinner, bro. There's a reason I called him Benjamin Tesco. He's not that guy, bro. He ain't coming to Arsenal and winning as a Premier League. We'll have a conversation in a year or two and see how he develops, but not right now. Not right now. Big up Peely who says, big up Curtis, bro. You're well just at home after getting my wisdom tooth out. Oof. Painful. Ball over the top. Knockdown. Pickford collects it. In typical Arsenal not Arsenal fashion. Sorry. In typical England fashion. They go 1-0 up. Now the game's putting me to sleep. It's a snore fest. Is Fabregas considered an Arsenal legend? He's a legend in terms of how good he was as a player. In my eyes, he's one of the best centre mids that's played for Arsenal in this generation. The fans will probably say no. What a ball. Oh, just over hit by Rice. Keeper collects it. Some of the fans will say no because he went to Chelsea and won the Premier League. I think Fab is an unbelievable football player. It's hard to say what a legend is. You would say a legend in terms of how good he was, but we didn't win anything. So, in my eyes, he's a legendary midfielder at Arsenal. He's one of the best I've ever seen. So, I think it depends on what you consider a legend. Do they have to win major trophies? Is it just how good they are? I'm not sure. It's a tough one. Yeah, I would say that legend of the game, not the club. That's probably the way. In my eyes, he's a legend. I'll be real. What I consider him a legend because I'd put him in the top 3 or 4 best centre mids I've ever seen at Arsenal. Shot by Ericsson, blocked. England playing terrible football. Why is that guy just diving like that for Denmark? Yeah, maybe he didn't win enough, but a legend of a footballer, let's put it that way. Trent finds Saka, that's decent, that's a free kick. We had a good break on there. Unless you win the league, you ain't a club legend. That's tough though, man, because then we're saying... So what we're saying, we haven't had a legend at Arsenal since 2004. That's a tough one. Would Tottenham call Harry Kane a legend? They probably would. I think it's tough, to say you've got to win the league to be a legend. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think you can get legendary status without winning the league. Kane scored, bro. Listen, we had the buyback clause on Fab and didn't take it. Everyone called Fabregas a snake. I never agreed with it. To me, the guy wanted to come back to Arsenal and our manager said no. They wanted him out, so he went to Chelsea. And he went to Chelsea and won the title. He said in the interview, Pep told him it's over at Barca. So you sit on Barcelona's bench or you start every week for Chelsea. He couldn't blame him. Oh, Alexis. And that's what I'm saying. I think Alexis was a legend of the modern era at Arsenal. He was unbelievable. Like, sometimes I look at it like this. You can be a legendary player at a club, but the team isn't good enough to win major trophies. So to me, Alexis Sanchez was legendary at Arsenal. Like, the level he was playing at was world class. But the team wasn't very good. There was a few good players, Cazorla, Ozil and that. But that's why we only won a couple of FA Cups. We should have won more, but we didn't have the team. Was Cesc there 2004? Was he there Invincibles times? On his first show, I wasn't sure whether he was there them times. I'm not sure. He might have been actually, yeah, because he was 16. 16, he was in the first team. I think he's born. It says he's born. Scrambling around Denmark. Ball comes to Ireland. Oh, Pickford manages to get it. They're lucky there. Was Cesc in the Invincible squad? That's a good question, that. Cesc is born in 87, Invincibles 2004, he would have been 17, so maybe he was on the periphery them times. I don't remember him playing a lot them times, but maybe he was. Maybe he was left the club when they needed him most. Fab never an Arsenal legend. Listen, I think sometimes though, right? Simon said he was there, he only played one. He only played cup games. Shaq said he was there, only played one game. I got to a point with Arsenal where I stopped getting angry when players left because we were bang average. We kept selling our best players. We weren't winning anything. Barcelona were the best team in the world. He was born in Barcelona. What did we expect to happen? We didn't show enough ambition to get him to stay at the football club at the end of the day. And that was Wenger and Gazidis and that. They were running us like a business rather than a football club. We stopped winning things and just started making money. So, imagine if we'd have kept all them. Imagine if Alexis played with Prime Aubameyang, with Ozil behind him, with Cazorla in midfield, and you bought a couple of other players. We'd have been challenging for the league. But every time a good player left, or every time we bought a top player, we sold one of them. That was the problem. We sold Alexis and bought Aubameyang. You needed to add Alexis to Aubameyang. Denmark on the attack again. They're starting to put a lot of pressure on. High ball to the back post. Flicked away by Pickford. I mean, honestly. England, man. Oh, Saka going on a run. Is that you, yeah? Is that you, yeah? Is he won a free kick there? No, ref tells him to get up. England are boring to watch, man. Honestly. They are boring. Watching this game, man, I'm just like, oh, this is dreadful. So boring to watch. When is Nketiah leaving? The sooner the better, bro. As soon as possible. As soon as possible. I'm genuinely bored watching this game. If it wasn't for you guys in the comments, I'd be half asleep. They're so boring. I mean, look. Kane is next to Bellingham almost in midfield. He's playing... This is dreadful to watch. It's like watching paint dry. When you think about the players. Somebody said the other day, this England team's probably worth $1 billion. It's probably worth $1 billion in the modern game. Here come Denmark. Blocked by Gay. Loops over. And I think that will be a corner. Linesman has given a corner. Pitch is all cut. Somebody said in the comments, this England squad's probably worth $1 billion. And you think about Saka, 100 million, Foden, 100 million. It might even be more than 100 million when you think that Caicedo cost 115. Let's say 120 mil each. Bellingham would probably cost 150 or more now. So you're already over, what, 370, 380? Rice would cost over 100 mil again. That's nearly $500 million already. And look at the football that they're playing. The state of this football. Even their bench. You'd probably pay 80 million plus for Watkins. You'd pay 60, 70 for Tony. You'd pay 90 to 100 probably for Cole Palmer. It's a £1 billion squad, and I keep saying, will they improve as the tournament goes on? Will they just win games, get out the group and improve? But I don't see how you can play such pragmatic football and then get to the Euros and go, actually, we're going to attack now. It just doesn't work like that. Eriksson corner for Denmark. It's header over the bar. This is so boring. Oh, biscuit talk's on the way, bro. I think that was Vestergaard with the header. We'll be talking biscuits soon. This is woeful. This is absolutely dreadful. They are so boring. They got to get rid of Gareth after this. You're just wasting a generation of talent. You give this squad to Pep or somebody like that. I know Pep wouldn't probably take the job, but they would have a great chance of winning the Euros and winning major tournaments. This is horrific. So boring. You got Foden on the left. Look like he doesn't want to be out there. Kane's dropping into midfield. So boring. There's no cohesion. No chemistry, really. Oh, and Denmark have scored. What a goal that is. Wow. What a hit. What a hit, son. What a hit. Out of nowhere. 25 yards out. Post and in, bottom corner. That is an unbelievable goal. The Vikings from Denmark. That's what you get, Gareth. That is what you get, Gareth. Wow. 1-1. Southgate tax, mate. What a goal. Look at that from Harry Kane. Oh, my days. That is horrific. Look at this. I'm telling you, something ain't right with Kane. Shocking. Kane looks heavy, you know. He looks overweight. Great strike. I almost got more excited about that goal than the England goal. Not because I want England to lose, because I'm just bored, and that was actually a great goal. Southgate tax, mate. I'm telling you, the guy is a fraud. The guy is an absolute fraud of a manager. Fraud beyond belief. He won't drop anyone. He won't set the team up in the right way. They scored. What happened? Score a goal. They got bodies forward. That's why they scored. They've hardly attacked since. Hardly attacked since. Oh, we're winning 1-0, so we'll retreat and encourage them to attack us. Yeah, how's that going to work out, mate? I told you. I'm more hyped for the Copa America. I bet on France to win the Euros. I don't encourage betting, by the way, people. But I'm not getting drawn into this. It's stressful enough being an Arsenal fan without me getting hyped up and passionate about England, when I know that England will get through the group, maybe win a knockout game. Everyone will be singing It's Coming Home, getting flags out, and then they'll get knocked out by Germany, by Portugal, by France, by Spain. One of them teams will just bop them because they got no cohesion. Look, now they'll start attack. Oh, we need a goal, we'll attack. Kyle Walker's probably out. Look, he's running. Look where Harry Kane is. Kyle Walker's running past Harry Kane. You might as well swap them. You know, back in the day on Pro Evo, I used to put Roberto Carlos up front with R9. 99 pace. Babangida and them, man. Just put Kyle Walker up top at this stage. It's embarrassing. Harry Kane looks like lockdown Lacazette. It's crazy. He'll never drop Harry Kane, right? You've got Tony and Watkins on the bench. He'll never drop him. You've got Phil Foden, Premier League Player of the Year, playing out of position. Yeah, got no chemistry on FIFA. Don't know what he's doing out there on the left. You've got Trent centre mid against seasoned professionals in midfield. I mean, Eriksen's past his best. But Eriksen will get the better of Trent in midfield because he knows the system. He's got 360 vision. He's used to scanning. He's used to seeing the whole pitch. Trent ain't going to win, Euros in midfield. It don't work. It don't work. I don't know what Kane's been eating in pre-season, bro. But he looks heavy, bro. He looks like he can't run. Pickford, mate. Yeah, every year he's in a relegation, but he's hyped up. He probably drinks about 4 Red Bulls before the game. He's average. More chem on Ultimate Team. Bro, they got no chemistry in this team. Look at this. Denmark again, shot deflected corner. They're going to get beat if they carry on like this. They're going to get tucked in. For those of you before the game that was saying Denmark are going to win, I was like, nah, I don't know about that, This Denmark team's not very good. Oh, guess what? England aren't very good either. Start well, score, drop back, concede, rinse and repeat. Boring. Corner overhit, or is it overhit? Back post, lands on top. They're rubbish, mate, honestly. Absolutely. It's so predictable. So predictable. You got all that talent, bro. That guy there, back Denmark, got 7-1 special tenner on. Could you not have told us that pre-match, brother? You know what I'm saying? Tell me pre-match. You can't beat this. Denmark drew 1-1 with Slovenia, by the way. I just want to let people know. Look at that. Look at the state of Harry Kane. I don't know what's going. Kane can't move. Kane cannot move. I said it before, right? Kane needs pace around him. Simple as that. He needs runners who go beyond him. He looked good at Tottenham because he had Son and them man running past him. He looks good at Bayern because Sané, Gnabry, Coman, they'll run past him. You got Foden. Foden ain't running past no one. And Saka's not even that quick. So, get Tony on. He ain't going to take Kane off. He loves him too much. Did you see the Kendrick concert? Listen. I think they pulled the song up 5 times. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Apparently Drake's removed all the diss tracks to Kendrick off his Spotify. He don't want nothing to do with it. I mean, I'm not being funny. It's a hell of a strike, but I don't know. I thought Pickford should have done better, but it's a dream of a strike. He's hit it like an absolute rocket. Posting in. That's one of the goals of the tournament. Honestly, yo, you're not wrong. Kane has steel toe. He's moving like Lukaku. Tyler said, Curtis, I love what you do. It's so fun to watch. I appreciate it, man. Big up everyone locked in. Information and entertainment. Nearly 1,500 of you locked in. Big up the Twitch gang. Subscriber only mode. The real VIPs. Appreciate you all tuning in. Pickford dinosaur arms. It's Rex out of Toy Story, bro. Shot by Foden. Why does he not roll Harry Kane in there? Timid shot. Foden for Man City, Foden for England. It's not even the same person. Looks like his twin brother. I swear down, I don't know who this is. This is Bill Bowden. This ain't Phil Foden. This is Bill Bowden. This is Joe Biden. I don't know who that is, bro. It just, for Man City, the guy looks electric on the ball. He can score at any time. He looks so meaty for England. Kane's moving like Shaq. Yo, I'm telling you. Man's moving like Shaq. Shaq late in his career when he was at like Boston and that, when he put weight on. Bro, that's Rex out of Toy Story in goal. I'm telling you. And Kane's moving like Potato Head. That's how he's moving. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. England ain't winning no Euros, bro. I said it years ago, right? And I said it at the time. England not beating that Italy team at Wembley, you ain't never going to get a better chance than that. That was a average Italian team that didn't even qualify for the next tournament after that. 1-0 up at home with nearly all the crowd, English fans, and you can't beat them. Why could they not beat them? Southgate. 1-0 up. He pooped his pants, mate, and put everyone behind the ball. Italy scored, and then England got done on penalties, as they always do. It's just a joke. It's a joke, I'm telling you. Would you take Lukaku for 30 million? Here is Foden. Poor cross. At City, he probably puts that straight on Haaland's head. For England, he kicks out for a goal kick. Bill Bowden. I'm telling you. Bill Bowden. Would you take Lukaku? You know what, with Lukaku, yeah, he would score goals, I think. I can't take the way he plays. He misses so many chances. How many times do you see Lukaku do that in a game? He does it about 10 times a game. I swear down, Lukaku, the laptop would be out the window in the first 2 or 3 games because that guy misses chances for fun. He'll score goals. He needs 4 or 5 chances a game. I just can't. BBL Bowden, yo. I'm telling you. Foden in an England shirt, bro. It's insane. It just don't even make sense. England should have turned up and put pace in their team. He'll have to change the team after this. You've got absolutely no chance of winning the Euros playing like this. You just haven't. You just have got no chance of it. Bill Bowden, bro, I'm telling you. Denmark again win the ball. Look at Kane. He's in defensive midfield. Look at him. He's going to fall over. He wins. Did he win a free kick? No. Ref said, get up, chubby. You ain't having... Bro, it's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Stinky Pete, bro. Yeah, man. By the way, Toy Story, bro. Like, what a... You know what it is? You know when you become a dad, you get to watch all them things again that you loved when you was a kid. Oh, saved by Pickford. So, you know, like, you stop watching all them. You get older, you have a kid, he wants to watch it all. You're like, yo, I'm watching Toy Story. This is a great film. You relive your youth, man. Toy Story is legendary, bro. Kane's playing like Phil Mitchell. At least Phil Mitchell will have a fight. Look at the state of Trent in midfield. You're getting yapped by Højbjerg, bro. This is crazy, man. Højlund whips it in, it's blocked. England stink. England, they are dreadful to watch. I'm telling you, don't be surprised. You'll see me in a French shirt. I'm protecting my bet over this. This is a joke. Kyle Walker's been England's best attacking player. I'm not even joking. This is insane. It's crazy. Trent in midfield doesn't work. Play Kobbie Mainoo or Wharton or someone else. Kane up front, nope. He's got no runners around him. He's dropping too deep. And Foden on the left is just ridiculous. Here's Kane. Trent's going to play the diag. Told you, blocked, forcing the pass every time. Hollywood Trent. Look where Kane is. Look where Kane is. He's almost at right back. Oh. Look at Trent again. Another whippers over hit. This guy, man, he should be in a film. It's Hollywood Trent every time he gets the ball. Here come England. Foden shoots over the bar. This is so predictable. Yo, do you know the thing yet? France have said that Mbappe's going to have to wear a mask for the next game because of his broken nose. Surely the guy's got to wear the Ninja Turtles mask. They've been saying he looks like a Ninja Turtle for ages. Half time. Oh, my days. Honestly, I'm actually happy it's half time. I'd rather chat to the community than watch that. My eyes are heavy. They'll put me to sleep. My eyes feel like bricks. England are dreadful. I've been saying for weeks, this is one of the best Euros that I've watched. And I watch an England game and I can't stay awake. Like, Turkey against Georgia, not as good as England on paper. Great game. Portugal game, exciting. Put England on, snorefest. Absolute snorefest of a game. Boring, pragmatic, nothing happening. Harry Kane looks lost, but at least he got his goal, so you can let him off a little bit. Phil Foden, mate. Bill Bowden, I'm calling him. Forgive me here, people. I'm just cutting some of Cruz's football socks. Where's the other one? Big man said BBL Bowden, Big Mac Kane, and Hollywood Trent. Bro, Trent don't know what it means to play a simple 5-yard pass. Every time I get the ball right, that's it. Let me play the 70-yard diag as, you know, the Hollywood ball. Kane can't move. He looks like he's had a great summer. And you've got Foden just ridiculous out there. Foden, I'd take Foden off, honestly. I like Foden, but this ain't the same player. People don't understand. Pep's system enhances certain players. It makes them look better than what they are because they dominate the ball so much. They dominate the ball. So you don't have to defend as much. And Pep does play him centrally as well, but you can't keep making excuses. Oh, Foden should be... Nah, man, no. Do something. Get on the ball, make something happen. Drift centrally. He doesn't even look good on the ball. So, anyway, listen, England 1-1. I think Denmark have actually finished the half as the better team, to be honest. They played on the front foot. And they, you know, I don't get it. Look at the assessment here, look. The team is high. Look, they're pressing. Saka, Bellingham, Kane, Foden. As a 4, pressing Denmark. High up the pitch. So if you win the ball back, you've got a chance to break on them. Kyle Walker joins in as well. It worked. They went 1-0 up. Why do England change from something that was working? Joker said caramel digestives. Oh, see, controversial. I love caramel digestives. I dip them in milk. I don't dip them in a hot drink. It gives me like they melt, then it melts. It's just too much. I like them in milk. We're going to end up talking about biscuits. Saka's being poor. Curtis looks like he can't be. Listen, I don't care, to be honest. Just get Saka and Rice back to the Emirates fit and healthy. That's all I'm interested in. Sakayo back off. Phil Woden, Harry Kane, Trash Alexander-Arnold, Jordan Ishford. Bro, Micah Richards agreeing with you about Kane playing too deep. Bro, he's in midfield. He's in midfield. Curtis, if you could pick any number 10, excluding Messi, of all time to play ahead of as a 9, who would it be? I mean, the best 10 outside of Messi would be Maradona, but I don't know how creative Maradona was. Was he a creative force? I looked at Maradona more as like a dribbler and a goal scorer than somebody that like was slipping you one-on-one. Who's the best creative 10? Who's that guy that can just play a pass? Somebody said Aymar. He was serious. Do you know who I loved? I loved Riquelme. I loved Riquelme, man. Prime Ozil Real Madrid is probably the dream number 10. I can't lie. But I loved Riquelme. Low socks. Argentina. What a player, man. Riquelme. If you didn't watch Riquelme play, man, just go and watch videos. Dennis Bergkamp, that is a shout as well. Creative force. Cesc, yeah. Cesc, a bit deeper one. He was maybe at 8 rather than a 10, but... Oh, Rui Costa, Recoba, Ortega, ISS Pro days, man. Them players there. He missed a penalty against Jens Lehmann as well, yeah. Yeah. It was Riquelme, Villarreal, I think, wasn't it? Jay Dizzle, new member. Big up yourself, bro. Appreciate that. Richard can't put any blame on the players. Southgate got £1 billion squad. He sets us up like Burnley, 1-0 up. Camped on the edge of the area 60 minutes ago. Sack him. Sack him now, mate. Honestly. Don't even give him... It's here, yeah. Right, it's here in a bit. Oh, the bag's in here. Where is it? Is it down there? One sec, people. One sec. Right, apologies, people. We're back. We're back. My internet was absolutely going crazy, so I had to restart it and come back. My apologies. We're back, people. C don't want to watch the rest of the game. He's done. Bro, the internet was lagging badly, so I had to reload it. But we're back now. We're back, people. I had to, yeah, he was asking me for football boots as well at the same time. Couldn't handle watching Southgate football anymore. Oh, Georgie Hadji, he was a top player as well, wasn't he? Romanian Don. He's gone on holiday. I'd rather be on holiday than watching that. I tell you. Oof, Holland against France tomorrow. David said, I don't really follow these tournaments. They bore the F out of me, but Croatia-Albania game was a credit to them. Have to ask why were England players just following each other around. You're watching teams, aren't you, that are nowhere near as good have a go at each other. If England were having it, they went 1-0 up, they were the better team. If they had a go and just played on the front foot, you're like, no problem. No problem whatsoever. But it's so lackluster and boring, man. I just don't get what's wrong with this guy. It's horrible. Do you think Sean Dyche could do better? He probably could. He probably could. I mean, listen, if I ever get the opportunity to manage England, I'll take it. I mean, the ball won't be on the floor because I will just be smashing it from back to front as quick as possible. But I'll play better than Southgate. At least I'll attack. So, yeah, I reckon he would. Get me some energy on the field. Yeah, man. Take Foden off, man. Take Foden off. Kane scored, so we'll leave him on. Michael Laudrup was a player as well. Very good player. Tell them to take some risks. I feel sorry for the players. They must be desperate to go back to their club. You just wouldn't want to play for this guy, would you? You wouldn't want to play for him. What's the point? He ain't going to win you nothing playing like this. Oh, yeah, let's stick Foden on the left. Even though he's played centrally most of the season or at times off the right. We'll stick him off the left and play him like a natural left winger. Ask him to go past fullbacks. Oh, yeah, we'll leave Rashford at home, Grealish at home, Sterling at home. 3 left wingers who can dribble. And then we'll play Trent in midfield because he has never played in midfield as a professional. Even though he's won everything at right back, we'll play him centre mid. And it ain't working. And then Kane, I don't know what's happened. Between finishing the season at Bayern Munich and coming here, he looks like he's been enjoying himself. He's playing like Lacazette in lockdown, and no one enjoyed seeing that, I'm telling you. Stinky football. Stinky football. Take Trent out of midfield, play a natural midfielder, whether that's Wharton, whether that's Kobbie Mainoo, play a midfielder next to him. Or play Foden in the 10 role next to Jude Bellingham and play Declan Rice as a lone 6. And then play a natural left winger. England could lose this game. Honestly, England could get beat. If they come out and play defensive, they are going to lose this game. They have to attack. Attack's probably the best form of defence. Play Gordon on the left or Eze or somebody who can dribble. Big up Luke, 1688. Evening, Curtis. New subscriber. Love your content. Appreciate your support, bro. He's got a Palace shirt there. We like Palace. They never sell us any of their players. I wanted Zaha for about 5 years. Guy's a Lamborghini, but scared to go more than 20. I'm telling you, bro. Man won't put his foot down in the Lambo. Just let rip, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let me go through those couple of Arsenal stories while it's half-time, because, to be honest, I'd rather talk about Arsenal than England. This was the Martinelli challenge. Did you even see that? No. Pull it and come again, selector. Let me zoom in as well. This is... Ball got crossed in. Martinelli's attacking. Wiped out by Militao. To be fair, I didn't see that. He kind of did try and help him up and then he just leaves it. Gabriel's like, I don't know what to do here. Shall I help him get up, or he's just looking around like, should I help him, or I'll just scratch my leg? So he's like, we're going to get physio here or what? Is he going to treat himself? And then Gabriel just walks up. He's hurt, man. You can see his face. He's in pain. To physio. That pitch looks awful, by the way. Look how bobbly that pitch is. That looks like Hackney Marshes, bro. That's Martinelli, down injured. That's why sometimes, you know, you're like, I want my players to get called up for international duty. But then you see things like that, you're like, I'd rather he doesn't. Oh, Palace did sell us Ian Wright in 91. You're right. You're right. So we'll let him off. We'll take Eze or Elise, though. But yeah, Martinelli down injured. Thanks a lot, Militao. Arsenal boys getting no respect. It just made me laugh how Gabriel was standing there like, well, I want to try and help him, but I don't really know what to do, so I'll just walk off. England, of course, haven't made any changes because he probably don't even know what change to make. I said, damn you, Cecil. What are you kicking Martinelli for? And then the second bit of Arsenal news was regarding the Emirates Cup. You know, if you want to watch your pre-season tournament, the Emirates Cup will take place this summer with Arsenal penciled in to face Bayer Leverkusen on the 7th of August and Lyon on Sunday, the 11th of August at the Emirates Stadium. I got to be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed with those oppositions. I would have liked one real glamorous tie, but, you know, it is what it is. I suppose we are playing Liverpool and Man United in pre-season. Maybe they don't want every game. And listen, Leverkusen have just gone unbeaten, so they're no mugs. Just in terms of glamour, you would have rather seen Real Madrid or somebody. But yeah, it is what it is. Don't forget, today's video is sponsored by Proton VPN. Link in the description below. Use the code CurtisShawTV to get 1 month free off the 1-year plan or 2 months free off the 2-year plan, people. Big up to them for sponsoring the show today, and they will be supporting the next few England games. Although, if they carry on playing like this, they won't be there much longer, that is for sure, people. Sam Bond, been away from the community for a while. Hope all is well with you, Curtis. Big up, bro. I'm good. Appreciate your super chat. And appreciate you guys giving up your time. 1,500 of you locked in. Really appreciate it. Apparently, Mbappe's wearing a French mask. Let's have a look at the mask. Is that real, bro? Fabrizio's tweeted it. He should have gone for the Ninja Turtle, man. He should have gone Ninja Turtle. You watch, man. You know when a big player wears a mask like that, yeah? He'll probably play with that mask on for ages now. It makes you even more famous. Like, I feel like Osimhen, when he wore that mask, it made him almost an even bigger player. But yeah, he was wearing the French mask. Game back underway. Let's see how long until I fall asleep. We'll do a sleep along, people. Watching this. Ninja Turtle, man. Here come Denmark again. Here we go. They've got a chance. Edge of the box shot. Deflected up in the air. Oh, headed away by John Stones. Look at the state of them. Trippier kicks it in the air. Pickford gets it. They're appealing for a pass back, but the referee says no. Osimhen has VO7 branded on his mask. Imagine how much somebody would pay to sponsor that mask of Kylian Mbappe. He could make a lot of money out of that. Trent gets fouled by Højbjerg. It's painful watching Trent in midfield. I'm not even going to lie. Yeah, I played National League. Yeah, I played that league. Declan Rice gets caught. Got to move quicker than that. Denmark have started well again. I mean, that Denmark team, probably not even worth a quarter of this England team. And they're playing on the front foot. Listen, they drew with Slovenia. Their manager said he wasn't happy with the result. They're probably looking at England now like, yo, can beat England here, you know, and get through the group. Everyone was saying Denmark will go out after drawing with Slovenia. They'll probably get beat to England and then that's them done. But Jerome, thank you for the super chat, bro. How many players are playing out of their best position for England? Well, Trippier's at left back when he's a right back. Foden's left wing when he's an attacking midfielder. Kane's starting up front, but he's actually playing like a midfielder. So there's at least three who aren't. And then you got Trent in midfield, who's a right back. Here's Declan Rice, finds Foden. Foden's got to come off for me. He really has. And Trent as well. And Bellingham's probably more of an 8. I know he's played further up the pitch this year for Madrid, but I still think just play Bellingham next to Rice, man. Look at that from Trent, man. He couldn't pass wind. He genuinely... What is that from Kyle Walker, England? Oh, my days. Nah, they are so bad. They might get away with this and win this game somehow, but they are dreadful. England's front four scored 90 goals last season. They'll be lucky to have 90 touches of the ball in the tournament. Could be a whole business, KM7 mask. They'll do it. Probably Nike will do it. Good tackle there by Bellingham. Bellingham's had a quiet game. He's down injured, in fact. I don't think there's nothing wrong with him. I think his ego's been hurt. Southgate has that Arteta stubbornness. Yep. Big up Abhinavis been long. Big C finally catching alive after ages. Big up, bro. Bring on Tony and Gordon, said United. Jerome said too much talent to be playing this badly. The fans can't be happy with this, man. Imagine travelling to Germany. Hotels are expensive. Flights are expensive. You watching this rubbish? This is dreadful. They're playing with the handbrake on. If you turn this game on now and you was watching it, you'd say, are they in the 80th minute? Because England look like they can't move. They look knackered. No, we're in the 49th minute. And we just started the second half and they can't move. It don't make sense. It's crazy. Right, here we go. Here's Trent. Driving run. Plays it behind Foden. Attack slows down. They end up all the way back with Trippier. They had bodies running forward there as well. Bellingham finds Trent. Kyle Walker. Out to Saka. Saka's had a quiet game. Cook him. You've got him 1v1. Take him on. Stands it up on his right foot. Foden. Heavy touch, man. Comes back out. Here's Trippier on his right. Good ball into Bellingham. Corner of the penalty area. What's he got? Twists, turns. Good footwork. Trippier will probably cross it. Edge of the box, Rice. He's going to hit it. Declan Rice shot. Deflected. Schmeichel saves it. Not a very good shot at all. They're so bad. England won every game of qualifying, then perform like this. Bro, have you seen the qualifying groups? I mean, they beat Italy, didn't they, to be fair? So I give them some credit. But I think Southgate's scared to lose. And in his fear of losing stops him attacking. And so you get slow, timid football like this. England don't have enough pace either. Their quickest player is Kyle Walker. We haven't got a winger that is really, really fast. Saka can run, but he's not rapid. It's crazy. Rice is couscous. Declan couscous today, for real. This is a Declan couscous performance. Has Bellingham been stealing beers out of Trossard's bag? He might have. Probably still celebrating that Champions League victory, isn't he? None of the England team are playing well today. Certainly not the attacking players. Would you take Gay or Diamande? I'm not sure which one. Diamande is a beast. The only thing is... Saka! Oh, side netting. Tries to head it over the goalkeeper. Long ball from Trent. Surprise, surprise. That wasn't a bad pass, though. Saka tried to head it over him. Maybe should have done better, you know. Diamande, I feel like, has got a lot of potential, but Gay knows the league, so I'm not sure, you know. Gay's looked good in both these games for England. I'm going to be honest. He's played well today. I have a bad feeling Højlund will score today, says Lindos. Why the hell do England not take a risk? Eze, Palmer, Bow and Tony can all change the game. He'll probably bring about one of them players on as well. That's the thing. He won't go for it. He won't take Kane off. He won't take Foden off. Denmark in possession. Listen, the only thing you can say now is that they've just got to win. He's making a... He's bringing on Conor Gallagher. I mean... Trent will come off. I wouldn't personally have brought Gallagher on. I would have rather seen Kobbie Mainoo or Wharton come on. But Trent's coming off. And when you're getting dragged in the 53rd minute, you've had a stinker. It's as simple as that. You're getting dragged in the 53rd minute, you're done, mate. That is Southgate saying you can't play in midfield. That's brutal. That is brutal, mate. Trust me. You've just come out after half time. You're psyched up. You're getting dragged. That is the end of Trent's career in midfield. 8 minutes into the second half, dragged. Gallagher, workhorse. You'll never see Trent play centre mid for England ever again. He'll be on the bench the rest of the tournament because he won't be at right back. He'll be Kyle Walker. But England need a goal. And he's gone for Gallagher. I would have gone for Kobbie Mainoo or Wharton personally, but we'll see. We'll see. Feel for Trent, but Trent has said before he wants to play in midfield. He's not ready for it. He needs game time. They should have used him in the qualifiers and, you know, given him more time there. You can't just throw a right back into centre mid in the Euros and expect him to start balling out. You're playing against seasoned midfielders. Good play by Bellingham. Gets out wide to Foden. What's he got? Bellingham still on the run. Bellingham's playing 1-2s with himself, bruv. It's mad. Goes out for a throw-in. Good defending there. Gallagher masterclass. Well, we spoke about him today. I said I'd rather sign Noel Gallagher, as DJ Ash says. So, let's see. Maybe Gallagher proves me wrong and the links are links I should be happy with. But at the moment, I'm not. England in possession. I'm just trying to stay awake at this point. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying not to doze off. Snorefest football, this is. I'm keeping an eye on Arsenal as well because I want to see if this Gyökeres story gets reported by anyone major. Phil Foden, 25 yards out, hits the post. Comes to Saka, puts it over. He's on the floor. Are they asking for a penalty? Nah, Saka, I don't think you're going to get a penalty for that. Good shot there by Foden. Did hit the post. I thought the keeper had it covered, to be honest. But it was got a good bit of power on it. The rebound come out to Saka. He puts it over. He was then looking for the penalty, but the ref says no. Get on with it. Throw in. Goal kick, sorry. So double substitution for Denmark. Wind comes off. I was going to say a joke about wind then, but I'll leave it. I'm here all week. You know what I mean? Damsgaard comes on and Barr comes on for Christiansen. Nah, no one's reporting that Gyökeres story apart from the same link. It's Sports Witness, and it initially came from some guy called Leon Inopt, who says the deal is advanced. I'm just trying to look at the source. Like, what is... Now, he does work around Sporting Lisbon, but yeah, who knows? Who knows? See, the problem is at this stage, these guys know they put a story out like that. That tweet will probably get 1 million views. So it brings him a whole heap of traffic online, you know, which he wouldn't usually get. You make an Arsenal comment about transfers and you've got the scoop. Sometimes these local journalists do know because he might work closely with Sporting Lisbon. So, but who knows? I want to see a couple more changes. That's what I want to see. It is Gyökeres to Arsenal, but whether it happens or not, I don't know. Denmark ball whipped in. Højlund chests it down. Oh, it's cleared away by Gallagher. England are scrambling. Throw into Denmark on the edge of the England box. They're a mess. They're an absolute mess. Do you rate Gyökeres? He looks good. Listen, I'm never going to pretend I've watched loads of him. Couple live games and a whole heap of YouTube highlights. You remember that journalist said Ten Hag was going after the FA Cup? Yeah. Did the FA Cup win make Man United change their mind? I don't know. Kane, great ball out to Saka. Take him on. He was 1v1. He's now 2v1. Can you do them both? What you got? Saka. Oh, it's a terrible shot. Made space nicely, but the shot was poor. Don't start limping. Don't do it. Ah, dear. England need changes, man. Like the Tupac record. I see no changes. Brother don't want to make no changes. You got so much talent on the bench. The only thing England can hope for now is that they win this game 2-1. Scrape through the group. And then you never know. Maybe against Slovenia they improve. Unknown T, is it just me or is Pickford as shaky as Ramsdale? Yeah, he's not that good, is he? I just think he's got the trust of the manager because he's been his goalkeeper for a while. And it doesn't help Ramsdale that he's been sat on the Arsenal bench all season. And when he has played, he hasn't exactly played well either. He made that massive mistake against Brentford. So if Ramsdale was Arsenal's #1 this season and played all season, I reckon he might have got Pickford out of the team. Saka, heavy touch, but manages to get past him. Gets to the byline. Ah, the cross is not good. It's blocked. Get the likes up, people. Can we get 1,000 likes? Appreciate you all locked in. Appreciate the fact you're still awake because this is absolutely dreadful. Look at that. Kyle Walker gives it away. Then a clumsy foul. They're woeful. They're absolutely woeful. They're so bad. 30 minutes to go. I can't wait for this game to finish. Unless all of a sudden he makes changes and we might get a bit more excitement. Harry Kane might as well play as a 6. He basically is. There actually isn't really, if I think about the England lineup, is there an England player playing well? I'd give some credit to Stones and Gay at the back. I think they're defending quite well. The goal was a long-range shot. They couldn't do anything about it. Free kick, Eriksen to take it. Terrible free kick, headed away by Saka. I think the two centre-backs are doing okay. But the rest of them, I mean, Trippier and Walker. Walker's a bit loose with his passing there. He did well on the goal. We'll give him some credit. There's Gallagher, caught in possession. Too slow on the ball. Then runs in and fouls. And gets a yellow card. I said it. I don't want this guy anywhere near Arsenal. We spoke about it in today's show. I said he's a B-Tech Henderson. He runs around with passion. Kicks people. Don't want him anywhere near Arsenal. We played football back in the day in Mansfield, Chad Sunday League, all hung over. Them old school games, Sunday League. Sunday League's elite football, innit? You know, you could turn up, no warm-up, no nothing, and just play. It's like the purest version of football. It's not the best, but it's the purest. Pickford had his worst period this season before last when Ramsdale was having a good season, never got selected. Yeah, he just... The thing is, Pickford hasn't really been that bad in a tournament, and he's, you know, in some of the shootouts he's made saves. Gareth's one of them guys. When he likes you as a player, he's very loyal to you. Maybe too loyal sometimes. Ben White enjoying this match in Ibiza. Remember, bro, he said he don't watch football. He might be in Ibiza, but I doubt he's watching the game. He's in Ocean Beach, bro, with Wayne Lineker. B-Tech Henderson is pretty bad. Ivan Toney would have scored 3 goals and won 3 bets by now. You're not wrong. Are they going to do anything? Is Gareth going to make any changes? Yeah, Stones and Gay have done well at centre-back. Won the majority of their headers. They've defended all right. Here come Denmark. Denmark look confident, man. Denmark look confident. Ball out wide. I think that's Damsgaard. Good tackle. George said this England squad with Southgate is like, as a manager, is like having a PS5 and playing it on a black and white TV. That's a great analogy. I'd take that. That's a good joke. I would have gone with that. Eriksen, left foot strike over the crossbar. This guy's a madman. Absolute madman, this guy. Eze for Foden, Tony for Kane. Look at that, Declan Rice, heavy touch. Boy, Rice. This is Declan Couscous today, bro. One of Rice's poorest games. Listen, just don't put in them performances for Arsenal. Don't put, keep them ones away from Arsenal. Ivan Toney bet on this game. He probably did. Foden's playing well. I don't think there's any attacking player playing well, to be fair. Like, he's drifting central, getting on the ball, but I don't think any of the attackers are actually having a good game. They're all meaty. 27 minutes to go. I just don't get it. I really don't. There's something fundamentally wrong with England as a football nation. No matter how good the team is, it doesn't click. They had Scholes, Gerrard, Lampard, Beckham in the same team. Couldn't make it work. Owen and Rooney couldn't make it work. Ferdinand and Sol Campbell can't make it work. Ashley Cole, Gary Neville. Like, no matter what you give them, somehow it doesn't work. I don't understand. Like, Foden, Bellingham, Rice. Oh, we can't get it to work. This is mad. Look at that. Gay should have found Saka there. Poor pass. That's why I put a bet on the French, man. I need interest in this tournament from elsewhere. Here's Saka. That's an awful cross. He's been woeful. Sakaka. Get him off as well. Put Cole Palmer on the right. Take the Arsenal boys off. I just want them back at Arsenal. Get them off. Get Palmer on or something, man. But we'll see. We will see, my friend. Maybe it will improve as the game goes on. It's the managers. Kev, I said it's the managers, Kev. It's the managers. Everyone's going mad online. They're so bad. Southgate's trending, so you can imagine what that means. Eze, Bowen and Watkins, is that who he's going for? He always goes for Watkins over Tony. I don't rate him for England, honestly. It's a corner to Denmark. Here come the changes. Oh, who's that? Urari, is it? I feel like, ain't that... Why does that look like Poulsen? Ain't that Poulsen? Rice kicked that out. I'm sure that's Poulsen. Has the man changed his name? I don't know. Yeah, Decker's having one, man. Just seen the replay. Corner. Corner to Denmark. It is Poulsen, right? He's running with a different name now. Corner, Ericsson. It's high in the air. Goes all the way across. Saka. Denmark have it back. Shot on the volley. Saved by Pickford straight at him. Bro, yeah, this is rice pudding, fam. This rice is burnt and overcooked. It's soggy. It is Poulsen, right? He's just running off a different name now. Man's tried to rebrand himself. It's Pickford, a.k.a. T-Rex out of Toy Story. Foden, Rice. You can just see them. The attack's going to break down. I can't... It's almost like watching a comedy channel, this. This is nuts. How many ballers you got in this team you can't produce? Denmark look confident. Oh, they've overhit the pass. I think they'll make changes now. Are they going to make changes? 23 minutes to go. No, Gareth isn't. Yeah, the Gallagher yellow's a bit harsh, really. I mean, maybe he caught him with his arm on Højbjerg, but... Declan Noodles. He's not at it today. Kane looking like Norbit. Right, here we go. Watkins, Eze, Jared Bowen. Still no Cole Palmer. Foden off. Good decision. Cole Palmer must be thinking, bro, I scored 20 goals this season. I can't even get off the bench. But hey, it is what it is. Eze for Foden on the left. Another poor performance. In fact, Jared Bowen's come on for Foden, so is he going to play on there? Kane's off. I can't believe he's had the... And Saka off. To be fair, they're the right decisions. He'll probably put Bowen on the right. I would have brought on Tony and Palmer instead of Bowen and Watkins, but it is what it is. At least we're seeing changes. Kane got the goal anyway, so... Palmer flew to Germany just to hold bench. Yeah, man. It don't look like he's going to get game time. He's just there for vibes, man. He's there purely for vibes. Here's Eze. Come on, bring something. That's a foul. Free kick. At least Watkins, that you know with Watkins, he's going to play high. He's going to try and run in behind. And, you know, at least he's going to ask questions. We can't keep having Kane dropping deep. It ain't going to work. Southgate changing the front three when the midfield three is the problem. So what we got now, you got Rice, Gallagher, and Bellingham. I'd be tempted to take Rice off as well. He's not playing well either. Give Wharton or Mainu a run out. No, we don't want Højbjerg to score. 20 minutes to go. England have just got to grind out a 2-1 win here. They've had 53% possession. Oh, no chemistry. Watkins checked his run. They played it over the top. They weren't on the same wavelength. How is Jude still on? Madrid tax, bro. Good play by Kyle Walker. Wins possession back. Jared Bowen wins a throw-in. Jared Bowen wins a throw-in. I'm a rapper, people. I can do Kendrick, you know what I mean? You need me to rap, I can rap. Bellingham looking like a... Well, he came from the Championship originally. We know Bellingham's a baller, but... It's funny, isn't it? After the first England game, I was like, that's probably the worst game I've watched in the Euros. Second half, snorefest, boring, predictable, defensive football. Even teams where you think, boy, two teams who aren't as good are enjoyable to watch. Watkins makes a run. Bellingham finds him. Saved by the goalkeeper. I thought he was offside there. You see that run from Watkins? You haven't seen that once from Kane today. See? Running behind. He's onside. Great ball from Bellingham. Times his run well. Keeper saves it with his legs. When's the last time you seen Kane make that run? And yeah, so as I said, the last England game, I was like, worst game of the Euros. Now I'm watching this game, I'm like, worst game of the Euros. It's crazy. Corner to England. Jared Bowen in swinger, headed away. Great clearance. Gallagher. Poor ball. They're in trouble. Oh, you're lucky it's Ericsson. Ericsson could have been one-on-one. He's got like 32 pace on FIFA. Here's Paulson. Back heels it back. Yo, sends Jared Bowen to the shops. Yep, he's injured Jared Bowen. Done a back heel, probably rolled his ankle. Look at Bowen, he's limping. Paulson done the back heel. And just ruined Jared Bowen's ankles. Ankle breaker settings in basketball. Big up Alfred, man. He said, now people see why Ben White said, I'm not available after a long season. Why would I waste my holiday time on England's bench? Don't blame him. He wouldn't have played anyway. He loves Kyle Walker, so... And he would have... Even Trippier, he's always loved that guy as well. Go on holiday. Oh, mate, they're getting rinsed. Højbjerg shoots. Saved by Pickford. Could he have held it? Rebound comes out. Oh, Jared Bowen gets wrote off again. If his ankle wasn't hurting before, it's definitely hurting now. He gets wrote off. The pitch is literally... This pitch is like an Easter egg. It's just breaking every minute. Look at that. Ericsson's actually bossing the England midfield. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. You've watched Ericsson for Man United this season. He's been absolutely shocking. He's looked about 70 years of age. He's pulling strings. flicking the ball round the corner and everything. Højbjerg and Eriksson bossing the midfield with Bellingham and Rice and them, man. And it just, I tell you, this guy Southgate, he should be a magician. He should be a magician. David Blaine would be proud of this. He's made England's attack disappear in front of us in 4K. They've been space jammed. Honestly. Corner to England. It's all they're going to have to do. Get a scrappy header or something from a set piece and nick it. Corner to England. It's like an Easter egg, bro. I'm telling you. Reese's Pieces. It's nuts. Watkins looks lively. And it's sad because if Watkins has a good game or scores here, he's still going to sit on the bench. It makes so much of a difference having a striker that will run the channels and try and take the defence that way. Bowen whips it in. Poor corner, headed away, first defender. Terrible. I mean, listen, I actually think Jared Bowen's a decent player, but I'm not sure why you would bring Bowen on ahead of Cole Palmer. Salman said, bro, my neighbour just had a fire on her terrace. I just got back from assisting her and it's still 1-1. Hey, man, you're doing God's work there, bro. You know what I mean? You had to save her. So big up yourself. Yeah, still 1-1. Gareth Houdini Southgate. I'm telling you. Imagine if he gets the Man United job. They'll finish 15th. They'll be in a relegation battle. Denmark in possession. 16 minutes to go. I said we're watching Jude Bellingham, the Skims model tonight. Yeah, it's the Kardashian curse, man. She's done him. Did you rate Freddie Canute? I mean, he was a Tottenham player, so he annoyed me, but he was good. I think he played for West Ham as well. Freddie Canute was good, man. Tall, good touch, could finish. Them old school strikers, man. You notice back in the day, you know when you look through the Premier League back in the day, most teams had good strikers, even when you went down the league. You go Middlesbrough, you might have like Ravanelli. You go Leeds, you'd have like Viduka, Hasselbank. You know, the lower teams, you might have Darren Bent at Charlton banging in 20 goals. Teams had strikers galore. Jared Bowen's done well there. Refs give a free kick. Everyone had strikers. We had Henry, Bergkamp, Carnu on the bench, Wiltord. United had, you know, Cole, York, Solskjaer, Sheringham, then Van Nistelrooy, Tevez, Berbatov. Pure players. Chelsea, Gudjonsson, Drogba, Zola. Tottenham, Klinsmann, Robbie Keane. You know what I mean? Everyone had ballers, man. Benny McCarthy, Blackburn. Yeah, Blackburn days. Torre Andre Flo. Kevin Phillips with Niall Quinn at Sunderland. They were lethal. Darren Huckabee at Coventry, pure pace. Shot by Denmark straight at Pickford. There was ballers, man. Di Canio at West Ham. Everyone had ballers. Benito Carboni, I think, was it, at Sheffield Wednesday. Reggie Blinker with the dreads. Vialli, man. Gianluca. Milan Barros. Luis Boamorte, I actually talked to him online, you know. I met him at a football event once. We got chatting. And he messaged me on Insta. I think he's just got a job somewhere. He was at Fulham. I think he was assistant manager to Silva. And he's just got a job somewhere. Luis Boamorte, you know. Lania said, big up Curtis, your station is watched by my manager. Hey, big up you and your manager. Go easy on the staff, man. Work balance, you know. Go easy. Cormac, Kevin Van Hooijdonk at Forest. Yeah, they were a lethal partnership. Ricketts at Bolton. Michael Ricketts. Everyone played two up front. 4-4-2, like you said. CL4. 4-4-2 created strikers. Two on the pitch. You might have two on the bench. 20 teams in the Prem. That's potentially 80 strikers in the Premier League. Now people play one up front. Some don't even have one on the bench. They might have a winger that can play up front on the bench. So now you've gone from 80 strikers in the Prem to maybe, let's say, 30. So we're not producing strikers. Nicholas Anelka, unbelievable. Still to this day, one of my favourite Arsenal strikers. I don't think Arsenal fans consider Anelka as their player because he played for so many English clubs. Played for City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Bolton. He went everywhere. Mike Bassett, hey, what a film that. I love that film, you know. Collymore, yeah, he was lethal as well. Demba Ba, Obafemi Martins. The backflip. Or was it a backflip or a front flip? Still brings me pain, man. He scored the winning goal against us, didn't he? In the, I think it was called the Carling Cup back then. Eze, ball out wide to Watkins, over hits it. Watkins can't keep it in. That was a poor pass. Eze did not need to hit it that hard. Striker market has died down for some reason. Used to have at least 10 to 20 bad boy strikers. Suarez, Zlatan, Aguero, Cavani, Van Persie, Drogba, David Villa, Raul, Forlan. Now just tapping merchants. They're more link-up players now. Wingers are more the goal scorers. Michu, yeah, he was good at Swansea. Pienaar, Everton. Yakubu, feed the yak and he will score. Les Ferdinand, yep. There was Tony Yeboah, the crossbar and in volley merchant. Patrick Cliver, unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Throw into England in their own half. I mean, the substitutions have still not changed much, have they? They still haven't changed the way England are playing. You're getting a little bit from Watkins. Eze gets caught. Oh, the linesman gives a free kick. I did not think that was a free kick. R9, listen. That, for me, is the top of top. The number one, the best striker I've ever seen. He'll always be my favourite striker. That is the GOAT striker for me. Rob said, how's the game going, bro? Anything but the game right now, I think, would be my answer. It's the worst game of the Euros. The first game was the worst game of the Euros. Now this one's the worst game of the Euros. They're so poor. Can they nick it late on, though? At the end of the day, if you're Southgate, you try and win the game, you take the criticism, you get out the group as winners, and you hope they improve, you know, as they move forward. That's all you can hope. Pippo Inzaghi, yeah, pure poacher. Zamorano. Remember Zamorano and Salas for Chile up front? Them are real strikers. Denmark in possession. They're popping it. Just as I say, they're popping it. They kick out for a throw-in. Commentator's curse. 10 minutes to go, people. France aren't that great either. I told you Mbappe is not a killer. Haaland is. The problem with Mbappe now, everyone doubles up on him, and he's sometimes it's like he doesn't deal with the two. I saw Vinny in Real Madrid games, two players just ripping both of them. But I feel like Mbappe suffered by staying at PSG for too long, I'm afraid. Emery, it's the question I hate, because Thierry's my favourite Arsenal player ever, the best Premier League player I've ever seen, but I would say probably R9, just ahead of Thierry. I hate doing it because he's Arsenal. Did Ricardo Fuller play for Jamaica? Yep, I trained with him. I trained with him in Jamaica, actually. I trained with the Jamaica national team when I was 16. And he was playing. He used to train in big diamond earrings. Ricardo Fuller is a cool guy, man. And we can't forget Kev, of course. Big boy striker, you know. He won trophies at Arsenal, man. Salmon said, Haaland, killer. Man is stuck on Saliba Island. New episode of Lost starring Haaland. Dear. A couple changes for Denmark. They're showing the Denmark goal. That shot was clean. He knows, man. It's in. Off the post. What a goal. Denmark, you know what? I give Denmark a lot of credit. Again, it's controversial redemption. I'm R9 over CR7, man. I respect CR7. He's achieved more, really, when you look at it. But I'm R9, bro. CR7, to me, is a winger who ended up front. He ain't a better striker than R9. Prime CR7 is the winger that was ripping up fullbacks. You're talking striker. R-Nizzy, bro. R-Nizzy. 2 World Cups. Iconic, bro. He's iconic. 8 minutes to go. England have created absolutely nothing. Cole Palmer might as well go home. What's the point? 20 goals at Chelsea. Can't even get off the bench. Oh! Denmark are in! Gay loses the ball. Where's this guy going? What's he doing? He was running in quicksand. That guy, honestly, his name's Bar. I mean, he played like a sheep there anyway. Where's he going? He's actually in. Gay's lost it. Run towards the goal. He's running wide. What's he doing? Oh my, great recovery from Gay. The pitch is crumbling. He gave the ball away and then recovered, but I don't know what is going on there. They're playing on a beach. The sand's just falling. The pitch is dreadful. Corner to Denmark, whipped in, across. Oh, what a chance. Put over the bar, 6 yards out. Gets underneath it. Who was that? Was that Christiansen? Might have been Polt. No, I think it was Christiansen. What a chance. I don't think he expects it. Honestly, I forgot Rice was on the pitch. Non-existent. Christiansen, you know, if he expected that, he should have scored. He should have scored. He's 6 yards out, unmarked. Shot! Oh, just wide, Denmark. Jeez. It's all over the place. Gareth's got no idea what he's doing, mate. Gareth's got no idea. He's a mess, mate. He's an absolute mess. And somebody said earlier Højbjerg's going to score. These are making Højbjerg look like he's a really good player. It's Rice in the bag today. They have bagged him up, man. Look at these England fans. Don't waste your money, mate. What's the point? Stay at home. Don't travel to watch England. You'll be getting a return flight home. They'll get out the group as long as they don't lose this. They'll stumble through the group. They might win one knockout game if they get lucky. Soon as they run into Spain, France, Portugal, Germany, they're going home. Southgate doesn't have a system. He's too negative, mate. He's got nothing. He's got absolutely nothing. Turkish is over there. He is. He's gone to watch Portugal against Turkey, I believe. I don't think he's at this game. Unless he has said online that he was going. But I know I spoke to him and he said he was going to watch Turkey against Portugal. So, and I think that's in Dortmund. And this game's in Frankfurt. I don't know if maybe they're closer. Maybe he's gone. Ivory Coast sacked a manager mid-tournament and won AFCON. There you go. There you go. Get this guy out. Pitch is like a nature valley bar. Oh my days. It's a crumbly mess, bro. Arteta needs to snub Arsenal and go be the England manager. You don't score one goal then put 19 men behind it, but it's true. He should be the Burnley manager. Take over. You know, company's gone to Bayern. Give him the Burnley job. Ball given away by Eze. Don't worry, mate. Got Amazon delivery. Guys banging on the door. Thought I was getting raided by the police. Of course you can sack a manager mid-tournament. Just give Pep 4 or 5 million. Just say, listen, just managers for 5-6 games. Bro, I thought I was getting raided. They're banging on my door. I said, raw. I can't even ignore that. Amazon delivery. No merch, people. No merch. I don't think you can buy Arsenal merch on Amazon, can you? England playing for a draw. You watch. England will draw. Southgate will say how happy he is with the performance. We controlled the game for large periods. That's what he'll say. Honestly, go to Pep. Give Pep 5 million and say, just managers for 2 or 3 games, 4 games, if they do well. And sack this fraud, mate. It's a waste of time. He won't change. He's too stubborn. He's had multiple tournaments. World Cup, then the Euros, then he had another World Cup, then another Euros. It's not happening. It's not happening. You think Pep would have him playing like this? Apparently Arsenal getting closer to Gyökeres. I'll have a look. Whenever you see Curtis leaves his seat, you brace for a meltdown. Not with England. You won't get meltdowns out of me with this. I read a tweet that said Southgate is the type who would take a minus offer on the chase. Oh, my days. Oh, dear. He is. He's. Oh. Kyle Walker clips it long. He smashes it out for a goal kick. Southgate definitely has chicken with no seasoning and no flavour. Definitely. Look at Cole Palmer. Just scored 20 goals, mate. I can't even get on. Scrubgate. I don't want no blood. Yo, this guy, man. Gareth Scrubgate. Absolutely dreadful, honestly. I hope Southgate ends up at Man United just for banter, to be honest. Kobbie Mainoo and Cole Palmer on the bench. It's just madness. Absolute madness. Do you know what? He's getting absolutely annihilated online. He's getting annihilated. I'm seeing journalists, big journalists, saying this is horrific. They're going to destroy him. All we want to see is them have a go. Try and attack. Try and score. Try and win. You're just sitting back defending. Denmark fans are smiling. They just drew with Slovenia, and now they're outplaying England. England fans can't believe it. Ah, man. Yeah, this Gyökeres link has not gone beyond that first source, so I would say it's not looking like there's any gospel truth in it. Gareth Southgate, you know. England puppy, draw the dog. Yeah, man. England don't know about PR. Arsenal would know how to get away with this. They'll bring out some merch or something to make it work. They don't know how to PR your way through these. Anyone thinking England have a hope can forget it. This is an absolute disgrace. Not even chicken, just plain bread with no butter. Yeah, man, this guy. You got to blame the player. It's the players, Curtis Kev used to say. What will Germany, France, Spain, or Italy do to this? To be fair, England beat Italy twice, didn't they, in qualifying? But them other teams, and Portugal, I think they all knock England out. They all knock England out. I got to be honest. England have pooped their pants again, mate. Managers scared to have a go at anyone. Pickford clips into the area. 1.5 minutes into time added on. Pickford with the ball again. I always hoped Arsene Wenger would be our England manager one day. Yeah. It's he's basically a retired manager now, isn't he? I think as soon as he left Arsenal, he realised he couldn't do it anymore. Now is not this time. It's the manager. It is the manager. It is dry crackers with no butter. Definitely. Oh dear. Pickford smashes it long. 30 seconds to go. Here's Bellingham. Finds Eze. What you got? What you got? Oh, no one's there, man. No one even attacks. They're a joke. I can't wait for this game to finish. There you go, full time. They owe us some time for that. I'm telling you now. They owe us 90 minutes. Like, jeez. I'm just putting up a whole heap of Gareth jokes. Gareth definitely eats Ritz crackers with no butter. That was horrific. Wow. Worst game of the tournament. Absolutely dreadful. Oh dear, wow. How are they tired? We're tired. I'm tired of watching it. Gareth has porridge with no milk. Yo, he eats cereal with no milk. Weetabix, just cardboard. Yo. Gareth, man. Gareth don't wash his fruit. He definitely don't wash his fruit. He's a mess, mate. He's an absolute mess. Oh, dear. Just Gareth jokes. He's a mess, mate. He's an absolute mess. That guy is a dusty mess of a manager. Southgate actually makes Arteta look like an elite manager. Like, real talk. The one thing I'm always thankful for with Arteta is at least the guy tries to play attacking football. This is a disgrace. I'm going to be honest. Italy, Spain. I've got an hour, actually. Let's see. Let me have some dinner and then I'll get back to you. Gareth standing there thinking how to spin this as positive PR. Someone should tell him to reach out to Arsenal. We are the kings of PR, says Mohammed. He needs to ring Arteta and say, Mikel, how do I get out of this? England should release a dog. England are in trouble, man. They need to bring out a dog. Oh, dear. Would you stream any of Jamaica's copper? I'm going to try, definitely. Mashed potato with no salt, no, but that guy don't like flavour, man. There's no flavour in this guy's team. Wow. Anyway, one of the worst games, probably the worst game of the tournament. Apparently Mope's violating England. He's just a troll, man. You know what? He's funny. He's funny as a troll, but then I don't rate the guy anyway. So it's like, he said it's coming home and then he's laughing. Yeah, oh, mate. Disgrace. People, thank you very much for tuning in. Don't forget, today's video was sponsored by Proton VPN. Big up to them for supporting the channel. Throughout the Euros, I mean, the plan was to do all the England games, but there might not be many more England games if this carries on. Link in the description below. And you can get the first month free with the code Curtis Shaw TV on the 1-year plan. And 2 months free on the 2-year plan. Big up to them. Link is in the title and pinned in the chat. People, I'm going to have some dinner. I'll see what's going on later. Do we come back for Italy, Spain? Maybe. At least we'd see some decent football. Thank you very much for your support. Hit the like button. Subscribe. England, it's like back bread. It's dry and you don't really want to get involved with it. Take care, everyone. Bless.